What is up, everybody? It's your boy Etar from Huckabee Adventures. We're here on a Sunday night special extravaganza, road to the RBG meetup. If anybody joins me, that's awesome. If you don't and you're watching this on the replay, you rock. Well, I like the people live, but you rock if you're watching this on the replay. We got La Fonda behind me right here, as you can see, looking all minty and nice. This is probably the cleanest this box is going to be because we're taking our KP Minis to the RBG meet to ride out there at Windrock just in case something happens with our buggy, Hank Hillkiller. I've been working on it today. We're going to be working on it tomorrow night live, so make sure you tune in tomorrow night, 9:30 on eTart Adventures, on Huckabee Adventures. Make sure you tune in tomorrow and watch that video. I've been working on the exhaust. I'll kind of show you what I got going on right up in here. What's up, man? We got a crew of people in here. Shout out to all my homies. Got Kane Samples and Big Mike Made, Mr. Dorito, Tampa Boys Customs. What's going on? Let me show you here what we got going on here. As you can see right here, I got my exhaust manifold made. I've got it bolted on. Well, one bolt in it. And I've got it welded and just a 90 coming out to here. That is not going to be our final exhaust. I'm working on this side. Well, I was working on this side before I went live. But this one's going to be something like that. And then we can run pop off that and snake it in any way that we want to. We got old Ricky in the house. What's going on, Mr. Ricky? Showing off the new Hank Hillkiller over there. Get this old camera situated. Redbeard meat is going to be sweet. Yes, I can't wait. And hopefully there's a good bit of people out there. I know the dude from Ratherby Welding will be out there. Lonnie will be there, Mr. Redbeard, and then there's a couple of local guys that'll be coming up there. Nacho Dad's Garage is going to be there. My boy, we're ready, buddy. Well, we're not ready, but we're getting ready for the meet. You still got us a little sectioned off in your camp spot to put us a tent up there, or we can sleep in the truck as long as you say that's okay, Mr. Nacho Dad. But we're coming. Even if we got to sleep outside the gate, we're going to be there on Friday. And then we're going to be there all day Saturday, and we're leaving Saturday evening to come on back to the homestead. But our backup plan is take the KP Minis. I don't want to take the KP Mini on the nice exhaust. I do not want to do that because that's a nice header. But if you see from here on this bike, it's got some space there in between there. The factory header actually tucks up a lot closer to the motor. So I'm going to take our custom fabbed. My neighbor's coming home. Our custom factory KP Mini exhaust. Let me get closer. In my rolling chair. If I hit a bolt or something, all you're going to see is me fall. But I'm going to put this factory KP Mini exhaust back on there. And so if you do hit a rock or something and it bashes the header, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Put the old exhaust back on for the trip. Abso-freaking-lutely. You already know what we're doing, Kane. You already know, bro. You already know. The meetup is at Windrock Park, and I think it's in Sevierville. Nacho Dad's Garage can tell you more info on that. He's been a bunch too up there, but it's basically in his backyard. He's got Windrock as his whole backyard, which is amazing. Saw a video of a KP Mini racing a modified Grom, and it smoked it all day, every day around Chattanooga. There's not a Grom around here that'll touch ours. I don't believe it. Mine's pretty much factory. We put the PZ30 carb on there, which I'm actually taking the PZ30 carb off. Oliver Springs. PZ30 carb off, and I'm putting the factory PZ26 back on since I'm putting the factory exhaust back on it. Get her running better. Then I run my factory air box and all that stuff. It's going to be sick. Yeah, I seen a video earlier on there that you did riding through some water. You can be at the meetup if you watch when we go live or when we put a video out, Tampa. That's the best way to feel like you're there. Every time we go to these meetups, we go live if we have service. And if we don't have service, we try to put a video out and get it out there the night of, the day, all that good jazz. So you can feel like you're there with us hanging out with Mr. RBG himself. But I'm going to take this exhaust off. I was going to start it up and let y'all hear what it sounds like before, but I do not want to get the exhaust hot where I can't handle it because that stainless exhaust gets so hot so fast. Just got home from Tennessee Gambler 500 and ran the mini bike races out there. Went out mini bikes against a Ford Raptor and some Subarus. Oh my gosh, those videos are going to be sick. So everybody make sure you got that notification bell smashed for Mr. Nacho Dad's Garage because that's going to be sick. The Gambler is always a big deal. I wanted to go to that, but we didn't have nothing and was not ready. We're not ready for RBG meet either, but we're going to be there with Hank Hillkiller. If it's running and ready or not, we're bringing it. So everybody can see it in person because it's a lot more beefier than what you it's a lot more beefier in person than what it looks like on video. That's for sure. If y'all see my buddy in here, Mr. Big Mike Made, he just started a U of the Tube channel, and he does static stuff, which means real low to the ground, slammed, cambered out. But he's got a Honda Odyssey minivan, and we've been going live from his channel. If y'all want to see the E-Tard over on Big Mike Made's channel, we've been going live from his house on Wednesdays. A little earlier in the day, I think we went live at like 6 o'clock or something like that. But we're working on, he's almost got his motor ready to be pulled. So this Wednesday, we'll probably get the motor out of it. And then we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to his van. Tune into his channel so y'all can make sure you don't miss any of that action if y'all are into that stuff. But we are turboing a Honda Odyssey minivan, and it's going to be sick. A lot of new stuff coming with this channel. Sold some wheels, got some new wheels and all that good jazz. But if y'all are into the stuff that I'm in, I'm promoting my channel, my buddy's channel, Mr. Big Mike Made. I've known him basically my whole adult life. I met him at my first job, or not my first job, but one of my first jobs when I turned 18 years old at a little place called DuPont. And we've been buddies ever since then. And then we both had families and had lives, and then your boy got divorced, so I can do whatever I want to. So I get to hang out with my buddy Big Mike Made now. So make sure you tune into his channel. If you haven't went over and checked it out, go over there, like it, subscribe it, tell him your boy E-Tard sent you. So he knows where all this love's coming from. But we're going to get on the KP Mini. I got the tools here that I need to take this exhaust off. It should just take a second. I got 2 header bolts, and I got 1 bolt back here by the foot pegs that I got to take off. Boosted Big Mike. That's right. But we're going to take this header off. I'm going to see the weight difference because I didn't even check none of that stuff when I first got it. But I used to like the way that the factory exhaust sounded on this bike. So it's going to take me back a little bit. And I want to see if we're really getting some performance out of this nice looking exhaust. I honestly, when we got these bikes, I loved the way the factory exhaust looked after we cut it down because the headers and everything on it are black. And the lighting that I have here in the garage, you can't really tell, but this is like a chrome header, and it's like bluish at the top where I've been running pretty lean, and then it goes to like a gold color and then back into the chrome. So we are going to get this KP Mini exhaust off, guys. If y'all got any questions for your boy, shoot away. And chat it up with each other in there. We're going to get this off. My sidekick, Bubs Vacation, I think is already asleep. I tried to call him a little while ago and see if he wanted to come on the live stream, but I did not hear from him, so I guess he is asleep. So we going solo mission here. That 1 header bolt on this backside is, I was going to say it's pretty tough to get to, but honestly it's not. If you ever worked on anything, you know what's hard to get on and off, and this, you know, it's not too bad really. There's that header bolt. And what's crazy is when I was messing with this earlier, when I pulled it in here and was trying to find the right tools that I needed, my header bolts were loose. Dragging crap everywhere. Yeah, my header bolts were super duper loose. I might have to end up going and get me a crush washer for this exhaust. Maybe. I don't know. We will see right here in just a minute. We're going to take this foot peg off. I got these the wrong way. Take this foot peg off and get this sweet, sweet exhaust off the KP Mini for the first time since we put this bad boy on. Should be hand tight. This foot peg is actually like that. That's how you take it off, guys. You just unbolt it and voila. KP Mini. Oh my gosh, that's light. I can tell you right now, 100%, that this exhaust is way lighter than. None of y'all have really seen it up close. This exhaust is way lighter than the factory one, 100%. And it sounds amazing. So this will definitely be going back on when we get back if we don't completely destroy our bikes out there. Yeah, the turbo minivan is going to be sick. Make sure that you go over and check him out, and you'll get to see us do some live streams working on his van very soon. So here's our really heavy, super duper heavy. It's probably double the weight of that exhaust, and it's all in this back part. But we did cut this bad boy down. We just put our end cap back on. I don't even remember what it looks like inside of that. Oh, there's all kinds of jazz going on in there. But we took and we cut the can down so we could do our wheelies and stuff. It's going to be sick. And hopefully, I didn't see those crush washers fall out. So we're going to, they're still in there? Oh yeah, they're crushed. They're crushed. I need a towel. Bubs, where you at? I need a towel, Bubs, to wipe this nasty exhaust off since I already have it off the bike. We'll just use a glove. Let's use a welding glove. Try to make her look a little bit better. You know, all my greasy fingerprints on my header now. Had to take some time to burn that bad boy off. All right. Yeah, me and Big Mike Mays is now starting the YouTube, and we started off. We've had some really nasty, crazy, built, fast Hondas. Turbo the KP, that would be pretty cool. The Route 66 coupon code still works, says Dorito. So if you want one of these sweet KP Minis, you can go over to. I'm trying to remember the name. Help me out here, Dorito. I don't want to say the wrong name, but you can go over to the website and pick you up one and use the discount code Route 66 from where me and Bubsification rode these bad boys across the nation and pick you up a sweet KP Mini like these. I'm pretty sure all of these, the model that we have is not available, but you can get yourself a 2020 model. You'll never forget that it's a 2020. I think it might be County Imports, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's countyimports.com. Thank you, Kane, for helping your boy out, because I feel horrible for not remembering the name. But I haven't said it in a very, very long time. County Imports. Dorito come in and said, yes, sir, that's what it's called. countyimports.com. So we're going to take our KP Mini exhaust we're going to. This is way off. Hopefully that's the way it goes. Oh, okay, Mr. Senior here. You don't know what you're doing. Go in your home. I bet my neighbors are like, this dude just lost his mind over here. Always, guys, always. Why you not fit? Why you not fit in your home? This is what you come with. Okay, it goes like that. So I'm going to take and put me one header bolt on here. Just to get her going. Like that. And then I'm going to take and put this assembly back together. Over it goes. I think something like that. Something like that. That's a shorty, boy. That is a beaut. Isn't that just the dream, guys? I kind of like it. I think it looks freaking amazing. That is nice. That is super nice. Where did I kick my? There we go. That is super nice, dude. Look at it. What y'all think right there now? Hang on, let me back up so y'all can take a so we all can admire. Dude, I think it looks freaking sick. Both our codes are still in play. That's what's up. Yes, that's right. You just let them know and we will. Yes, so y'all go over there and check him out. But what do y'all think, dude? How's it look? It looks like when I get the exhaust exactly where it needs to be, it's going to be tucked up a little bit more in there, it looks like. But it's way shorter. You can see the rear caliber on there, and everything just looks cleaner to me with that. They can handle a lot. That's 100%. These KP Minis, we've thrown them through the ringer. I've got close to 5,000 miles on mine. I think Bubs has 6,000 and something on his. And they get rode. Yeah, Big Mike rode it around the old block around here the other day. I'm not going to tighten that rear down yet, as of yet. I'm just going to get it on there like that. I'm going to lay my big butt down here on the floor. Take a look, see at this. Make sure we got it. Make sure we got it where we want it. I'm thinking tucked. I'm thinking in. Thinking in as much as possible. But we will see. We shall see. It would be nice to have one of those. I've tried to talk Redbeard out of it a million times. His red Harbor Freight motorcycle lift table. So we ain't got to lay down on the floor like this. But, you know, it is what it is. We've all had to lay down on the floor and in the gravel and stuff and work on bikes. I bet you money the first startup on this thing, I'm going to have an exhaust leak because that crush washer was basically non-existent. But we will see. It looks like it's sealed, but looks can be deceiving, fellas. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I know. I just know. You have to trust me on that one. I'm going to give her a little snuggy snug here. She's looking pretty minty. I like the black top a lot. I think it looks super sick. But if you want to know what model this KP Mini is, this is a 2018 model. It was built January of 2018. Yes, Bubs is going to be putting his old exhaust back on too. We might do that tomorrow night. We're going to, I don't know if he's going to change his carburetor out, but I'm changing mine out just because I'm putting the factory exhaust on, and the PZ 30 is bigger than the PZ 26. So I'm going to run the PZ 26. The PZ 30, I can't run my airbox on, so I've been running an open airbox. But I'm going to, I think, get all that stuff back together. You know what I mean? But to me, that looks one hell of a lot better. I'm going to put the old jump box up to the bike because I ain't started in a few days. And if you followed us when we rode on the trip, we put basically these little cigarette lighter plugs on here. And there's a green light on that, and it stays on all the time. So it eventually runs my battery down if I do not ride it. But that's still the same factory battery as when we left California. So we're going to hook up my jumper box here. Let's just go ahead and pull this little battery out, y'all. But I hope you guys tune in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night on Huckabee Adventures. I know you're all here tonight, but I hope. Whoa! Holy spider! Holy spider right there. If I wasn't live right now, I'd be burning this garage to the ground because I ain't a fan of the spiders. So it's got 12.2 voltage. Oh, I might need to turn my boost box on. On. See if we got exhaust leak. I think we do. Oh yeah. Might go pick up a crush washer. It's so much quieter though. She's cold natured, man. Oh yeah. Might have to give me a crush washer. It doesn't like that PZ30 carburetor, I can tell you that right now, because it ain't never that hard to start. It's never that hard to start, so I'm going to end up putting my PZ26 back on there. Click and unclick when you're not using just an idea. Yeah, or I could just put it like a toggle switch to kill power to it or something, you know what I mean? 9 awesome people in the chat. Kane Samples knows how to talk to people. Guys, if y'all haven't checked out anybody's videos that's in here that you see their name, massive supporters. They will support your channel. They're all into the same stuff that we are into. You got Kane Samples rides one hell of a CR. I think it's a CR 500. And he's a wheelie guy like your boys are. So go over and check him out because he does I've seen a lot of the dirt drags on his bike, and he's been racing street bikes on the dirt drags, and it is crazy. I watched a video the other day, Kane, of a kid riding, I think it was like a KTM 490 or something at the drag strip, slammed on the ground, stretched, and I was shocked with the acceleration that bike had when it set up right. For a crush casket. Yeah, there wasn't no crush caskets in there. I inventoried all that stuff. I'll just go to it'll probably be Tuesday before I can go over to our local White Socklewind Marina and pick up a crush washer for the OKP. But that's all I got to do is put a crush washer on it because the one that's in it is crushed. And make it very nice. We'll make it very nice. But La Fonda's getting ready to go rip in Windrock. I've never seen any Groms at Windrock. Just saying. Your boys are going to be out there riding wheelies in the dirt. So there will be some videos of that. Plus, you're going to get to see the sweetness over here, Hank Hill Killer. See, we got a propane tank up there and propane accessories. So we're going to we got a week ahead of some awesome live streams of getting stuff ready. Basically, we're going to be working on this bad boy and try to get it ready. We still got to finish the exhaust, which I'll probably end up doing on my time. I got to finish welding that pillow block. We got to put a chain on it, line the sprockets up, put a Woodruff key in there. All that stuff's easy stuff. What else do we got to do? We got to hook up our throttle, put all of our stuff on top of it, which is no big deal, and then wire it, which is just a couple of wires for the starter, and then put a battery on it. Yeah, Grom killing coming soon to Windrock. We'll see. We might start a trend, guys, of people going out to Windrock and ripping and raising some cane out there. So we're going to rip out there, and we're going to be out there killing some hills, hopefully. We are on street tires, so I don't know how good it's going to perform. I'm praying it rains for Hank the Hill Killer and for all the other buggies and stuff that's going to be out there. But I'm also praying it don't rain because I want to ride the KP Mini, and if it's just dirt and not wet, we shouldn't have a problem going anywhere we need to go. If Coleman CT200 mini bikes can make it out there, rigid hardtails or whatever, rigid frames, rigid forks, as I was trying to say, can make it. I know for a fact La Fonda can make it. When we went up to Redbeard's the last time we took La Fonda was with us. We took her up there too to meet Mr. Redbeard. He got to rip it across the field. He ripped it across the field a few times. And then we actually climbed his hill climb out back. We went and climbed the hill climb out back, and he said that was the first street bike. I don't know if I'd call it a street bike or not, but first motorcycle that's made to ride on the street has climbed that hill. So I was number one, as you know. But, yeah, it'll be cool to be seen on videos of everybody doing the ride out to the prison that's out there, because we're actually going to be riding out to that prison out there. I can't remember the name of it. If you're still in here, Nacho Dad knows all that information. It's like Smoky Windy Mountain or something. Bushy Mountain Prison or something. Breezy up in the house. What's up, fella? But, and the shots that Miss Redbeard gets and everybody else gets, I'm going to be trying to be on the stunt bar, standing up, riding them wheelies out there in the dirt, over the rocks, killing. As y'all can see in the background, I ain't messed with Rhonda the little Honda in a while. There is stuff to be. There's my papa. What's up, Papa? My daddy's up in here. The guy that created this legend that y'all are watching. He's saying, yeah, right, son. Get real. Let that head swell down a little bit. But I ain't messed with Rhonda the little Honda in a while. There's still some little stuff to do. I got to pull the motor back out because I got to get a clutch. But, as y'all know, clutches cost money. So we got to put a clutch, flywheel, pressure plate in there. They got kits online. I think they're about $200, $250 for the clutch kit. And then that car will probably never need a clutch again in it. But fuel cell is money, money that you got to buy. You got to, but we still can go ahead and put the tail lights in and wire that, get my wiring more, dialed in a little bit. And then I got to buy some front suspension pieces. But she does run, not on her own power, with a little can of helper fluid. But after I plumb everything in, it will run like it's supposed to, I'm sure. So if you're a legend here in the cornfields of Pennsylvania, that's right, Kane. Kane knows what's up. So, yeah, we got the KP Mini factory exhaust on there, and it makes the bike look smaller to me. But I think it looks good because it's black exhaust. So if we're out there and we hit a jump or a rock pops up and smashes that exhaust flat, if we're out there, boys, we'll just cut that exhaust off and we'll keep on trucking. Hopefully. But La Fonda, that's probably the cleanest you're ever going to see the bike. And then after I get it back from Windrock, depending on if it rains or if it's dry, I'm going to have to do a whole video of just detailing the thing and making it very nice. TCM Outdoor. Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you for coming in, first and foremost. You're the man. Thank you for joining us here. We usually do not go live on a Sunday, but like I said in previous videos earlier in the week, I said your boy is going to start going live more during the week. If y'all are new to the channel, y'all would know right before we went out to Mr. Dorito's house and American Life and to pick the box up. Not a corona cough. But right before we went out there to do that, my channel was hacked. My channel was hacked, guys. If y'all was here with me on that ride, my channel got hacked. I lost my channel. Fought with YouTube for basically from last November or October is when it happened. I fought YouTube from last October until May, I think, March or May of this year. Oh, yeah, I know who was here. Trash and Treasures, what's up, bro? Now I know who you are. What's good, man? I ain't seen you in here in a long time, man. I hope everything's been good in your neck of the woods, and hopefully that hurricane that come through didn't affect you none. I'm not sure which part of Florida you're in, but Trash and Treasure's got an awesome channel. I hadn't seen them on in a while. When I lost my channel, I lost all my people that I was subscribed to. So now that I know that that's you, I'll go back over and click that little red button and everything, and so I can try to catch up. I haven't been watching much YouTube, guys, to be completely honest with you. But when I get bored, I can do that. We've just been so busy here in the garage and the compound getting trying to knock this stuff off. Work a lot, ride a lot. East Coast. That's right. The East Coast. But we got a lot of stuff coming up, especially with La Fonda here, and then Hank Hill Killer, and then Rhonda the Little Honda, and then my buddy Big Mike Made over on his channel, Turbo in that minivan. Y'all are about to start seeing some changes here on the channel with just more projects getting done quick. We got all the parts we need in pretty much to finish Bubs's YZ125 shifter cart, 5-speed, clutch, all that good jazz. We got those parts in. We was needing, basically, it's kind of like a Woodruff key, but it's different because that's a huge axle on that thing. So we had to get riding and mud bogging. Hey, that's what's up. A lot of people do the builds and the rides and everything, and then, hey, some people just ride. 6-speed. It might be a 6-speed, Kane. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a 5-speed or a 6-speed. I rode the bike because that was the crusty, burnt YZ125 that I got from one of my buddies for basically free. And we took everything off and put everything that we could to get it running and wrote it in a video, and then traded it off, got it back, traded it off again, got it back. And then we got it back the last time because we knew for a fact that we were going to put it on the Track Magic shifter cart here. And the Track Magic's been a while in the making, but we're coming to the end. Right now, if we wasn't going to the Redbeard meetup, we would be finishing the shifter cart to Rip Donuts in the garage, which will be coming up soon. But as you can see here on Hank Hill Killer, we got the Blue Rhino Golden Gallon tank on there. Not sure if we're running this style tank or not, but that thing should run forever on that bottle of propane from Strickland Propane. But today I got basically I started off with a piece of flat metal like this. Know what I mean? Piece of flat metal, thick stuff to make my manifolds. So I made my manifolds, and then I just put me a 90 on here. And then this one's going to be the same way back here. I just got to mark it and then weld it. And then we can run our pipes and whatever, however crazy we want to get with the exhaust on there. Oh, but back to my channel. I lost my channel right before we went on that meet. And so I'm going to start going live more here because I was monetized before. I know it's not about the monetization, but you get more analytics. You get more stuff when you're monetized. And I worked hard to get that first monetization. So I already have the amount of subscribers I need. I just need some more watch time hours. So I'm going to start going live more and get y'all peoples in here to hang out with me and do some cool stuff here on the channel. I'm going to be attempting, since we can run the little Honda rolls now, I can get it up out of the garage. But I want to try. I don't know if I can do it because I don't know how tall I am on the back of the KP Mini when I'm riding a wheelie. But I want to try to do stand-up circle gear wheelies in this garage one day. I might see that. That would be live. I would say 100% that I'd do that live. Faux show, as you know. Yeah, man, we got 9 amazing, beautiful people on a Sunday night. I might start going lives, doing some lives on a Sunday. Me and Bubs were doing the podcast thing on Sundays, but I haven't been able to get over to his house here I'm lying. I'm lying 100%. If I went over there, we'd be doing a live stream right now. But I wanted to get in here and start working on La Fonda and getting her ready. So that's one less thing I got to worry about. All I got to do is put the carburetor on it, which I'll do that later or tomorrow. But I think I'm going to shut this stream down. I really appreciate. I wasn't expecting to have 8 or 9 people in here tonight. So I'm very happy. Oh, and if y'all want to see a comedy skit, go back and watch the video of me and my boys today dancing to Michael Jackson. If y'all want to laugh at the old E-tard, because I have no moves at all. I got a little bit of rhythm, but I just can't figure the dance moves out. So go watch that video before I put it on private. But my kids had a ball, and that's all that matters, is making memories with your kiddos. If y'all got kids out there, hug them, kiss them, love them. And I'll see y'all guys tomorrow night, 9:30 live on Huckabee Adventures, featuring your boy E-tard and co-starring. He's going to be pissed if you watch this. And co-starring Bubsification across the nation. We're going to be working on Hank the Hill Killer, getting the exhaust ran. Y'all might even get to hear it fire up tomorrow night, and y'all get to see a live reaction of what we hear when we fire it up with the exhaust on it. Because the first time we started this thing, it was on the floor, and it didn't have no exhaust. But our drivetrain is pretty much 75% done. Just got to add the Woodruff keys and the chain, and then we'll be knocking stuff out as we go. Co-star Bubs? Yeah, he's going to kick my ass for saying that. But anyways, much love to all you guys. I love every single one of you. Thank you for coming in. If you got any friends or anything out there that watch YouTube and you think that they'd be interested in watching a channel as mine, send them in here, man. I like to meet new people, and I appreciate every single one of y'all coming in. And until next time, y'all know what I'm going to say. Say it in the chat. Say it in the chat. I'm going to click off, and I want to see if it comes up there, because I say it in every single video and every time I sign off. Until next time,